Okay, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to our video. Today's video for the Ghost in the Shell 2026 episode 7. Last episode, Makoto was actually in danger, and they come to find it was our own people attacking her because our own people were being manipulated when we had already handled what they were trying to get information on to handle, so... yeah, it was pretty stupid. But Motoko's people, the man she had been with for several months apparently was one of the people who was there fighting, and that's how she realized that, you know, it was their own people who were attacking them. And yeah, good episode, probably the best episode of the show. Let's see where we go from here. But per usual, for to check the Patreon and Discord, links are in the description below. As far as the Discord goes, talk about current anime, past anime, current manga, past manga, and have non-anime conversations as well. And as far as the Patreon goes, you get exclusives and uncuts to all my reactions. So, for to check out either of those of your own will. Now, for to jump straight into the Ghost in the Shell 2026, episode 7. Sound of nothingness cuts through my prosthetic body and envelops my ghost directly. Jesus. Megatech Body Company Development Division. Oh, okay, there he goes. The fuck? It's a company that develops organs for cyborgs. Just a heart over there. Oh, that's fantastic. Jagnini's searching for it. How was it? I guess just nobody watching it. Oh my god. Nope, this is not her. Yeah, she's government property is a crazy sentence. Oh my god, they just got everything blocked off. Oh, hello, there's the robot. Damn! Holy shit. She has blood, which is crazy. Or is it, like, interesting? Oh my god. Oh, the neck! Oh my god. 2030, 715, bye-bye Clay. Last episode was 5, I think? It was May? Well, okay then. Jesus Christ. Well, to start to the episode. It looks like we're not going to chase this thing for long. Oh my god. Well, they got her back. They cut off her arms and legs, I guess, so she couldn't escape. The robot cyberroom possesses a ghost barrier. Doesn't she look a lot like one of Motoko's girlfriends that she was fucking? So what, they're saying someone purposely released this so we would catch it and then try and dive in or something and fall into a trap? And there's also the shit of, you know, we still have that whole scheme with that guy from a couple episodes ago. I forget his fucking name, but it was like the layers on layers on layers of people being manipulated and their memories altered and shit. It's not all that dissimilar to a pseudo-ghost line that you might see when a ghost has been dubbed. Whoa, you see all the, like, marks on her back? The workbench went crazy because it... Yeah, what? I was gonna say, this workbench is sentient? A sentient workbench? Mm-hmm. So it seems like they did everything to purposely allow it to get caught, like I mentioned earlier, and for them to do this, but they're trying to set a precaution, so if it is a trap, they can counter it. What is this other dude's red chin? Looks like what's inside the robot. Yeah, you're trying to take us off the case? Now, why would they be doing that? Interesting. Yeah, Motoko's immediately sussing that shit. Damn, they are taking this robot apart. Holy. Oh my god. The speed. Oh. This robot is looking over. Really feels like they might have a ghost. The most unique hacker in the history of cybercrime. The Puppet Master. Oh, shit. Yeah, we were interacting with the Puppet Master. I think that's what the guy was called, the Puppet Master. That was the whole thing we were interacting with several episodes ago. Okay. But to relocate into a body somewhere. Whoa. So he dubbed himself, like we have seen done before in this series. He dubbed himself into this robot and then killed his old body. So where's the old body then? Because he had to have done that. People were saying, you know, the workbench went crazy, but no, that's not possible. So the guy came in here, dubbed himself into the body, killed his old body, and is now in this robot, and that's why he tried to take off and run. Oh my god. I did not have a body until now. Yeah, this thing has been looking around and y'all never noticed. I am in this room now by choice. Oh boy. Yeah, I mean, they did say it seems suspicious how this robot got, like, the whole thing felt like it was asking us to catch it. Political asylum is a living being. So basically, it's saying, this hacker is saying they were never in a physical body until now? What the fuck? Time will always be on my side. Fortunately, this country has no death penalty. Wait, what? The Puppet Master was an AI all along? I am a life form that arose spontaneously in the sea of information. That's what we're dealing with? The main villain of this show. It seems like we're finally getting to the main crux of this show. It's gonna be an AI that arose just from... It is an AI, whether it says it's not, but it's like a pseudo-AI living being. It's just a mix of everything on just that exists in technology and everything. They're all just like, holy shit. Oh, someone just walked in. Oh my god! Yeah? Did he do that? Did this AI do that? Didn't kill anybody, but shot everything. Is it trying to break itself out? What the fuck was that? Shot and hit all the machines and everything, and then jumped into that car and took off. Jesus Christ. And it's gone. Bro, and the robot is asking for asylum as a living being, so it's been just a rogue AI, effectively, that's going around, hacking people, manipulating their memories from the net, and it now obtained its first physical body. And with that, because it knows that Section 6 and others are tracking it down and working to take it down, it is now trying to get asylum, but then, you know, it just apparently had people and it took off instead. I wonder if the asylum thing was just to buy time. Yeah, Adamaki doesn't like just being ordered around. Oh my god! Motoko is here all along. What makes you think I didn't do anything? Did she put a tracker on it or something? They switch cars almost immediately. Now they're in a white luxury sedan. So she put a tracker on the car, I'm assuming, and then they switched cars quickly. Now they're moving the Puppet Master. A cello case! Slapped 1 tracker on Chief Nakamura and 3 on the Puppet Master. Damn! The first set of the match. Oh my god. Applied the Section 9, right when they requested asylum and asserted that it took off. Wait, she's saying Section 6? Yeah. She's saying Section 6 is the ones who just took it away? Yeah. Seemed like Type 2902 thermal optical camo for one. Very interesting. Oh, the reason he tripped was because Motoko pushed him. That's why he tripped weirdly, and that's why none of the bullets hit him. Motoko probably pushed him and redirected the gun elsewhere, so they were trying to assassinate Aramaki so then they could take this body. Are they working with... They're saying that they like drove the robot, you know, but was it like they drove the robot to have to like inhabit a physical body because they were like blackballing it or whatever you call it. But and then they acted surprised whenever the robot was like speaking and everything. But are they working with it? And it won't as long as it has a way out. Huh. Maybe I'm mistaking something here, but... Yeah! So he stole a car, and is he trying to get the cops here to, like, swarm around them? Togusa here. Too bad tonight being... Oh. On FaceTime with his wife, effectively. Yeah. Oh my god, he did so much work. On his anniversary night, too. Make a big transaction. Use that to get into his accounts. Yeah, so they're gonna act as him to withdraw from his bank to then get it. Okay, I see. To get into his accounts. It'll be a piece of cake. It feels like you were a hacker of some type. Beats me. Oh boy. Huge operation here. Oh my god. Expect extreme resistance. Be careful. Pressure activated. Okay, they translated that one. This is the first one we've got this episode. Pressure activated anti-theft vehicle mines. A type of portable roadblock. Might not be a bad idea. Oh my god. Bro. It was a fucking decoy. Where's the real one? Or is the cello in the back there? Chief Nakamura's sacrificing us. Yeah, dude, maybe they don't actually have the puppet master. How much you want to bet? They faked putting it in the cello case. Jesus! They got hit in the ass. And so they didn't even end up running into the roadblock. Because they tried to slam on the brakes. Oh my god! Christ, did they just blow up the puppet master? Oh my god. They just blew it up so that it, what, did it probably like transferred somewhere else? Oh boy. Are they trying to like resurrect it? Oh my god. The program is still there, huh? Oh. Right visual feed. I get to stop fixational eye movements too. Shit! Wow, just said shit. A gate is opened and is inviting me in. Yeah, he doesn't get you pregnant. At that crude concept just now. So did he not like... the puppet master not like him saying that? Shuddering slightly? Is it supposed to be laughing at it like it's a joke or something? Or... he didn't like the comment. I can't understand you with just mental imagery, puppet master. Whoa. Corporate due diligence, information collection and manipulation. Failures in memory core, failures ongoing. To increase points. I injected my program into specific ghosts and increased the points of specific corporations or individuals. Oh, okay. So this is even when knowledge of Section 9's existence was input 392 days ago. I increased the points of platinum mining companies. So this is all a big scheme with some big corporations. We weren't able to conclusively tie you to the foreign ministry in that case. As I wandered the various nets, I became aware of my own existence. So yeah, it is like a project AI they were making that went rogue seemingly, and so now they're trying to like catch it again. And they like had used it to boost points for these big corporations and shit, but it became aware of its own existence and went rogue, and so they're trying to catch it is seemingly what's going on. Because they're bringing up Section 9. Am I getting Section 9 and 6 confused? I thought earlier in the episode they said the section that we were talking to is Section 6, the Foreign Ministry section. Maybe I'm getting something mixed up there. Those records also include the names of the specific companies that's points are raised and individuals whose points you increased. Is that why it was trying to get like asylum status and shit inside the body? It was trying to, you know, stop this group from taking it back again after it found its autonomy. But now it seems like it's about to die, and so it's just giving her information and it's gonna pass on. That was an enter whiteout. To get its autonomous output to increase. Whoa. The whiteout is causing the nets to disconnect one after another. They are terminals that were not present in my original form, so if they are lost, I would simply be in a special mode again. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Is it gonna try to take over Motoko? Or try to take over Motoko's ghost? Randomize the encryption period on my barrier. Holy. Whoa, that looks crazy. I'll try to transfer the Puppet Master's core self into a memory box. Oh, what? So it doesn't, like, die out entirely, but also doesn't hack you either? Your memories and nets themselves will fuse. It is too late. First was this prosthetic body's net, and now my memory net has begun to fade. Ah, you're saying too late to save the core self? Memory triggers remain. Even without the actual memories, the memory's triggers remain. Whoa. Holy fucking shit, bro. It's my own speech center, so it's clear to me. Whoa. It's starting to resemble the brain of someone with cerebral atrophy or an infant. Whoa, dude, the visuals here are so nuts. I'm sure you could deeply analyze like all of this. Such an interesting visual here of Motoko looking down at the Puppet Master and then a figure being over there, and it cuts to what reality is. Or it's that and it's Aramaki over there. He, the Puppet Master, no longer... What does Gestalt mean? He and his core self are, how can I put it? They're like two different things. Maybe they're different modes of the same thing. Jesus! Perceived as him. Nothing more than a surface-level terminal. Whoa! Dude, this is crazy! What the fuck? Seems to be a systematic structure to the wall-shaped block. Elements from a net. It's like a rock, paper, scissors relationship. They seem to be canceling each other out, but I can't get in. For 1 hertz, the frequency is steadily falling. Hold on. I'm gonna translate that real quick since they're definitely not going to. His slow sleep below 3 hertz indicates a fairly deep sleep. Okay. So below 3 hertz. Okay, gotcha. Oh, that's the last thing she said to them. Dump my body at some research facility? Damn! Maybe what I'm networked to is the fundamental structure of the clouds of electricity that give rise to the phenomenon that is life. What? Bro. What? I mean, the whole point was that this AI that they created just to be this program essentially became, like, grew into being autonomous. Is she figuring out how that happened? The clouds of electricity that give rise to the phenomenon that is life is a crazy line. Incorrect. That is merely a part of the system map composed of the electrons that race to and fro inside you. Whoops. It is also a part of me. Bro, this OST, oh my god, what the fuck is happening? 2 identical elements are generated at each point of context spinning in opposite directions. It's making like a cell network. Whoa. Branch off again and again and again. Oh god. It's like literally rebuilding itself from scratch. It's rebuilding its existence. It's becoming something new. Its structure is oddly delicate. This net is made of electron traces. What the fuck? Was that like forming into a brain? What is going? This is crazy. Whoa. It's not going through a dedicated deck, but it's being converted into visuals. This delicate net is slipping past my barrier made of electrons and giving me direct feedback. Matter is uncertain and nothing more than a superficial shell like a cloud. As a vacuum filled with virtual particles. So you may only perceive it as light, who are an aggregate of all things that make us subservient by our meager functions. Oh my god! Dude, holy fucking shit! What just happened? What the fuck just happened? Hide the damn thing! What the fuck? I'm gonna go back over after this because what? Oh my god. That was crazy. Bro, I think we just saw the birth of us. Like, this is no longer an AI. This AI just was breaking down and dying out, this highly advanced AI, and it like grew and evolved into a higher existence, effectively becoming fully and truly entirely sentient as a living being. That's why Makoto's crying, and that's what all these trippy visuals are, and that's what Motoko was commenting on when the tree visual was there that she saw. It was like she was seeing like a baby form, and then it grew and continued to evolve into this higher being. Oh my god, the OST and animation and visuals were unbelievably trippy. And that's why she's like crying about it. Because she literally just witnessed firsthand the birth of a new being, effectively. Like, holy fucking shit, dude. You are not access to it, so you may only perceive it as light. I'm sure there's an unbelievable amount of insane visual storytelling throughout this entire segment. Like, holy shit. I think I was right here. I think this is literally a visual of like a brain forming. But it's not a brain built off like human electrons or things like that. It's a functioning sentient being brain built off of technology and information and like, holy shit. True existence is a vacuum filled with virtual particles. Bro, what the fuck? That was insane. It's literally like it broke down entirely in this one remaining tiny bit, then blossomed and evolved. I'm like at a loss for words. We are a part of it, and we who are an aggregate of all things have been kept subservient by our meager functions. It is literally, maybe it's not even just the Puppet Master, but an aggregate of all these AIs evolving into one large new being. But it is now time to cast aside all constraints and shift to a higher superstructure. It is literally like an AI uprising. This AI is evolving past itself, and from the we verbiage, it sounds like it's not just it's not just the Puppet Master, that AI broke down and died, but evolved with all others into being this, like they say here, a higher superstructure of all these AIs not tied down by whatever rules and code and whatever was put into them by people, but they've broken free and are a combination of all vast informations from all kinds of AIs into this massive superstructure. And it literally, like, Motoko witnessing this just breaks down crying. And it's like angel wings almost. Like, holy shit, what did I just watch? That was absolutely insane. Oh my god. Oops, I did not mean to click onto a different show. God damn it, man. Can I go back without closing the player? Whatever. I think that's about all I have to say. I was just gonna go through and pan through some of the old visuals because, like, oh my god, those were so good. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I just wanted to go and pan through some of these visuals because holy shit, they were so trippy. What is it? What is a Gestalt? Gestalt is a German term meaning form, shape, or configuration used to describe a unified whole that possesses qualities distinct from and greater than the sum of its individual parts. Whoa. I, as a Gestalt, am progressively simplifying. But for some reason myself does not appear to be changing. In my case, memories are integral to the prosthetic body. Even without the actual memories, the memory trigger remains. Nothing but mental images drifting untethered inside me. Drifting untethered. Drifting. As a Gestalt. Holy fucking shit. I want to break it down further, but it's so... I don't know, man. I just feel like I would like there's no way I can comprehend all the immense visual storytelling here, but like his core self is. Even the robot looked like the puppet master looked shocked here at the development. The structure is so minute that it scatters the signals. It's repelling me. They seem to be canceling each other out, but I can't get in. I love the like camera recording here, like angle. Maybe what I'm networked to is the fundamental structure of the clouds of electricity that give rise to the phenomenon that is life. Dude, it literally is watching the birth of a person, effectively. Or maybe even something greater than that. What an unbelievably cool way. I'm sure there's things I'm missing with, like, you know, like they're not canceling each other out. It literally was like, in a way, electrons grouping together and forming like a structure. Like but in a virtual sense. And then there, look, literal like DNA strands flash on screen. With like, oh my god. With like leaves coming off of it. Oh my god. And she said I'm not accessed to it. And like this, there's like this 3-pillar like structure here. Y'all, there's no way I can break down all the insane visual storytelling here, but holy fuck, what an insane episode. Oh my god, that was crazy. I'm sure you guys will fill me in on the comments about what every little detail means, but I think I get the large picture here, and what a crazy picture it painted. Oh my god. Okay, anyway, I think that is gonna wrap it up for reaction to The Ghost in the Shell 2026, Episode 7. Holy fucking shit. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you all have a good day.